up to 135. That didn't work so hot.
No, he was sluggish. He obviously was soft. He was slow. He wasn't a 135-pounder that night.
Morales is now 29 years old. Pacquiao's 27. Height advantage. And this will go to Morales. And the reach advantage.
I can't think of any place in the world I'd rather be than right where I am right now.
And right with you two gentlemen, too.
Here's the rules, guys. Unified rules here in Las Vegas, Nevada. 3 judges, 10-point system, no standing 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. Cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop the fight. There's an accidental foul. Scorecards after round 4. I'm Alan Massengale, working with Rich Verona and Mario Lopez. It's a pleasure to be here. And here comes the champion, El Terrible.
Terrible is looking very focused, has that eye of the tiger, and is 1-0 coming off losses.
The pride of an entire nation, and especially Tijuana Zona Norte. Here's the ring.
My bordering neighborhood where I'm from.
Tijuana Zona Norte.
Now Manny is going to be entering to a song that he rapped to, he sang in his native Philippines. And he actually had some help producing it from one of the Black Eyed Peas, who is also of Filipino descent.
Yes, last year he was a movie star, now he's a music idol.
Music art, yeah, he takes advantage of all of the outlets.
Here comes the Pac-Man.
Manny Pacquiao, we gonna fight for you right now. We gonna show you how it goes, delivering them mighty blows.
Much more serious coming down the aisle this time than he did last
Manny
year.
Pacquiao, Filipino, para sa iyo lalaban ako, para sa iyo lalaban ako, para sa iyo
I had
lalaban
the
ako.
pleasure of watching him train at Venus Camp, and he had a very strong, solid camp, very focused, sharp.
No distractions this time, folks. Had some problems with his promoter. That's been cleared up.
And I'll go out on a limb and say if he doesn't beat Morales this time, he'll never beat him. Can have a more solid camp.
There was also
They may never want to fight again.
well, there was a lot of chaos around his training camp last year. And there was chaos in his corner last year. Freddie Roach was constantly having to tell the people around there, calm down, calm down.
I remember that.
And none of that is going to be in existence here tonight.
Go to Michael Buffer for the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wynn Las Vegas is proud to welcome you to the Thomas and Mack Center, Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated is proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division. On the line, the WBC International title. This contest is sponsored by your undisputed champion, the King of Beers, Budweiser, and sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Skip Avancino Jr., Executive Director Mark Ratner. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring this contest on the 10-point system will be Dave Moretti, Jerry Roth, and Paul Smith. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action inside the ring, referee Kenny Bayless. And now, for the thousands in attendance, and the millions watching around the world. Courtesy of Wynn Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white with flames, official weight 128.5 pounds. Professional record, 40 victories, including 31 knockouts with only 3 defeats and 2 draws. From General Santos City, Philippines, the 2-time world champion, Manny Pacquiao. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with black. Official weight, 130 pounds. Professional record, 48 victories, including 34 knockouts, with only 3 defeats. Damas y caballeros de la zona norte, Tijuana, Mexico, the 3-time world champion, Erik, el Terrible
Okay, gentlemen, any punches thrown in this area we consider the clean punch. Any punches on the upper half thrown in this area will be clean. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep the fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Touch gloves. Good luck. Let us go.
One thing we haven't mentioned, last year there was the big dispute over the gloves. Manny Pacquiao felt that he was forced to wear winning gloves, which reduced his effectiveness. He is wearing his more favored Reyes gloves, which he feels is a puncher's glove, which will increase his chances tonight.
Oh, and Manny waiting to get out of the gates.
Yeah, he'll come running right across, folks.
Fireworks from round 1.
Scheduled for 12.
He'll run into a great fighter right across the ring from him.
Both fighters wearing white trunks, but it shouldn't be too hard to tell them apart. Erik Morales on the left side of your screen. Manny Pacquiao, the pride of the Philippines. The southpaw. Manny's got the flames on his trunks near the bottom.
And we're seeing a much more fit, much more solid Morales than was the case last we saw him against Raheem.
He was trying to do something that never been done. Is win 4 different weight classes. From Mexico, he's tied Julio Cesar Chavez with championships in 3 different weight classes. One of the great talents of our time, Erik Morales. And Manny Pacquiao, one of the most exciting boxers of any time.
And very composed the way Manny's coming out. Surprised to see the discipline this early with the energy.
Both fighters came in tonight at 140 pounds.
The difference is that Erik Morales actually looks completely different than he did yesterday at the weigh-in. When, he just looks like death at those weigh-ins when he has to get down to weight. And he looks so much better and so much more himself when he gets into that ring.
You know, what they worked on in camp, I know Freddie Roach was working with Manny to use his right hand a lot more in the fight. He's jabbing a lot more. Before it was a lot of jab, jab, left, jab, jab, left. They want him to really utilize that right more often.
This place is absolutely electric. Filled to the rafters.
Pacquiao beginning now to start to put some punches together. His speed of hand should give him an edge in that department over Morales.
Much more reserved than we usually see Manny come out. Indeed, working the right hand, trying to throw punches to the body. Right hand over the top for Pacquiao. Morales boring forward. Oh, good combination from Morales. Pacquiao's in trouble. Steps out of it, acknowledges, shakes his head. Boy,
Straight punches from Morales.
Woo! All it took was the first really good punch from Pacquiao, and Erik just doesn't like that. He refuses to be hit hard.
He just got hit hard 3 times.
You know, another thing he worked on was a lot more of a body attack, which he was going to a little bit earlier. Let's hope Pacquiao, I should say, sticks to his plan.
Oh, it started slow, but it's right where it was a year ago already. What a fast round, lightning fast. It speaks for itself.
And in Morales' corner.
No bajes tu guardia. No bajes tu guardia para nada. Tienes que balancearte con tu guardia arriba. Échame la toalla.
Keep your head moving. Don't let it stop moving for nothing. Keep up with the jab, counter.
All right, there you see Morales coming in, forcing Pacquiao to give ground. That good right hand that hurt Pacquiao in the round. Pacquiao was backed up into the ropes and appeared to be in trouble there for a few moments. It started with a big right hand by Morales. Actually, it started with a big right hand by Pacquiao, and Morales decided, I'm coming right back.
Body work serves you well. Keep to the body.
Freddie Roach encouraging that body work. Other than the strong combination Morales unleashed towards the end of the round, I like the body work and the counter hooks Pacquiao was throwing in the first.
Round 2 scheduled for 12. Manny Pacquiao on the left side of your screen.
And you saw in the corner, a different corner for Erik Morales this time. Remember, his father had always been in his corner. He replaced his father for this fight with Jose Luis Lopez. And so that's why there's some question as to how Erik might react tonight in a different situation. But it's a different set of cornermen that he has here this evening.
And it's a different corner for Pacquiao as well compared to the chaos we saw last time. Counter punching from Pacquiao to the body. That stung a little bit. Erik says, bring it on. Erik has a tendency, when he gets riled up, he wants to get into a war. He'll take it.
Well, he was also saying, keep him up, because he felt he got hit low.
And we mentioned the change in corners for Morales. He also changed training camps. He normally trains high up in the mountains in Mexico. He changed his locale for this fight to a different training location. So after the disappointment of the Zahir Rahim excursion into the lightweight ranks, he really changed up.
Yeah, that was a disappointing loss and a bad loss for him. He's back at 130 now.
Nice hard shot by Pacquiao.
Yep.
And this crowd reacting to
another hard shot to the face for Pacquiao. Morales is countering now. Now up against the ropes. This is Pacquiao's type of fight. And Morales is agreeing to do it as well.
Yeah, because Morales can fight this fight too. But against Pacquiao, he's going into a guy who's got tremendous firepower.
Morales naturally the bigger man and has to deal with the unorthodox southpaw style.
One thing remember though, is Pacquiao now's been...
Oh! Left hand, Morales.
Big left hand for Morales.
I don't know how he stayed up.
Morales has the heart of a lion.
There comes Morales.
Only Marco Antonio Barrera had ever put Morales down, but Morales was very close there.
And even then, Rich, I remember that was a controversial drop to the canvas. That was a big left hand from Pacquiao. Really got the crowd with speed here.
It's furious. It's furious inside that ring. Everybody's standing. Final 10 seconds of round 2, and Morales almost went down.
Oh, and a huge right hook.
Right hand for Morales right at the end.
Wonderful round. Big scoring round for Manny Pacquiao.
Well, that was a rare sight. That was an Erik Morales truly hurt. All right, let's take a look at it. You're going to see a big shot from Manny Pacquiao. He got hit, first of all, by Morales. drove him back into the ropes.